Thanks for joining our special live coverage of South Korea's 15th cabinet meeting of this year. In a moment, President Yoon Suk-yeol will be presiding over the meeting. He is expected to address the establishment of the second presidential office in Sejong City, which was his presidential campaign promise. Now, Sejong City is a city where another government complex is located. And it's highly likely the ongoing standoff between the government and trainee doctors will be brought up once again. We've now entered the 7th week with doctors absent from their posts over the government's push to raise medical school admissions to 2,000. Now, to remind you, President Yoon yesterday again rolled up his sleeves to address the public and the absent trainee doctors on why such a hike is necessary. But he also left room for talks under conditions that doctors bring a unified and rational solution to the table. It looks like President Yoon Suk-yeol has entered the room to deliver his remarks. We'll come back right afterwards.
국회에 대하여 경례.
Salute to the flag. At ease.
모두 자리에 앉아 주시기 바랍니다.
Please be seated.
국무회의를 시작하겠습니다.
We would like to begin the cabinet meeting.
오늘 오전
This morning,
북한은 또다시
North Korea
동해상으로 탄도 미사일을
has
발사했습니다.
fired a ballistic missile.
오랜만에 도발이자 올해
This is
들어서는
a
8번째
provocation in 15 days, and it is the 8th of this year. The North Korean regime is continuing its provocations,
총선을 앞두고
military provocations, and it is trying to sway our society that is facing the general elections. However, such provocations will only bring all of us together as one. Our military, in the face of North Korean provocation, please stay in preparatory mode. On March 6th, we have held the Central Disaster Committee meeting, and it has been 4 weeks since, and I have come to Sejong. Sejong is a place where to realize the local era, which is one of our essential administrative tasks, and it is a most important region in this regard. And I have pledged that we are going to make Sejong as a de facto administrative capital, and to that end, we have established as a national task to establish the second presidential office. And as our government was inaugurated, we relocated the presidential office to Yongsan. Unlike the past administrations, myself, with all our staff members, are all located in one building, and we have put down all the barriers, and we are coming together to have a better effect in our work. And in Sejong, to take a step further, we are taking down the walls between the presidential office and the administrative bodies, and we are getting closer to the people. Yesterday, I have visited Daejeon Yuseon Son hospital, and I have looked around the nursing ward, and as I have met with the doctors and nurses and the medical staff who are at their posts and carrying out their work, it really made me, it was really moving. And I have been emphasizing that we have to succeed in our medical reform. And together with the medical reform, we have to nurture the medical institutions and also nurture human talents and compensation for essential health care, also establish a safety net. And that is essential in terms of medical reform. And in terms of R&D investment, to foster the talents and our capacity, it will go hand in hand. To manage the finance, we have to have a separate fund and funding to this end. So the Minister of Health, in cooperation with other ministries and ministers, please give me a report on such funds. Nilbom School, we have been in full-fledged operation for 1 month. I have visited Hanam Elementary School in Hanam, Jeonnam, and Gangwon, Wonju, and also in Hwasong. And I have been to 4 Nilbom schools, and I played hide and seek, and I have drawn pictures with them, and also we have also played with these children, and it was a very pleasant experience. All these children that I have met, they were very smart, and I have really enjoyed. And for these children, I came to think that it is worth our investment. And as I went to these Nilbom schools, the environment and the conditions they are in are all different. In the old city centers and rural areas, they have ample room, but they are lacking of human resources. And for new cities, it is better for them to get human resources, but this space, they did not have ample space. But nevertheless, all the Nilbom schools that are operating around the country, they're overcoming their difficulties and they are operating smoothly. All the municipal governments and all the communities, they came together and put endeavors. In particular, in the teachers in particular, I would like to thank them and for their devotion. And I would like to, we are going to put more manpower and more effort so that we could support these people. When the Nilbom school is established, children will be in safe space and they would have fun and have useful time, and parents can leave with peace of mind their children in a safe place. And in this process, good quality jobs will be also created. Last week at Ain Elementary School in Hwasong, I met with a teacher of Nilbom School, and the teacher said he or she was not able to find a job at school. So it is great, and that person was brought to tears that his or her dream came true of teaching children in school. So this is something that the country is investing in the future, and the government will not spare any investment and effort to ensure that there's no shortage of space and manpower and programs. The cabinet members and public officials, please put your minds together to take care of our future, our children. Last month, exports increased 3.1% compared to the previous year, and recording positive exports for 6 consecutive months, and trade balance also recorded a surplus of $4.3 billion. Average daily exports increased by 9.9%, and semiconductors, which is our largest export item, amounted $11.7, recording the best in 21 months, leading the economic recovery. Also, the first quarter foreign direct investment that was announced today has risen 25% year-on-year of $7.05 billion, exceeding $7 billion for the first time. And this is a record-breaking first quarter performance. And foreign investors, the stock market investments had exceeded 15 trillion won, which is an all-time high. This is not only positive for the stock market, but it is also showing that signs, an absolute sign that our economy is picking up. Nevertheless, our people, the economy that is palpable by the people, there is some difference in what they actually feel. The consumer price that was announced today in March was 3.1% on year, which is remaining at the same level as the month before, and the agricultural product prices increase has slowed somewhat, but still at the similar level. Moreover, with the recent rise in international oil prices, the prices felt by the people are still very high. On March 18th, I visited Hanaro Mart in Yangjae-dong, and I have took a look at what was happening on site, and we held a meeting. In order to lower the cart prices, 150 billion won was invested, and this is a big step forward. However, this is not helping much on the field. The government will invest until it is actually felt by the people, the Emergency Agriculture and Livestock Product Price Stabilization Fund. First of all, the discount support that is mainly done by large supermarkets, it will be expanded to the small-sized supermarkets as well as traditional markets. The relevant ministries should take a look at and keep abreast of what is actually happening and if this is having effect on the ground. And also, the delivery from the producers to the consumers should be in the most efficient way, and we have to find ways to do so. And the climate change, which has become the new normal, we also have to be thoroughly prepared. In April last year, we had extreme weather conditions. A coal damage occurred and due to abnormal low temperatures. And this was the beginning of the rise in the agricultural produce prices. AI and digital technology, utilizing these technologies could be a good alternative. While increasing the productivity, we have to have new facilities, agricultural facility to adapt to the new normal, which is the change of climates. And in the long run, we have to make and create new varieties that can weather the climate change. When the vulnerable groups are the first hit by such high prices, so the agricultural voucher
확대하기 바랍니다.
programs should be expanded
22대
to
국회의원 선거가
these
이제
people.
일주일 앞으로
The
다가왔습니다.
22nd
이번 주
general elections is just 1 week
금요일과
away.
토요일 이틀간
This
전국
week, Friday and
어디서든
Saturday,
투표할 수
we
있는
have early
사전
votes.
투표가 진행됩니다.
That is
그리고
going to
4월
go
10일에는
underway.
본
And
투표가
on 10th of
진행됩니다.
April, the actual
국민들께서
voting will be held.
안심하고
The
소중한 한
people
표를
can
행사하실
have
수
peace
있도록
of mind and
사전
cast their
투표부터
precious
본 투표,
ballots.
개표까지
And to do
전
so,
과정을
we are going to
철저히
thoroughly
준비해야 할
prepare the
것입니다.
entire process from
특히
the early
최근
voting to
적발된
the counting.
불법 카메라와
In
같이
particular, the
국민의
criminal
자유로운
acts that was
의사
recently
표시를 저해하고
reveal the
선거의 공정성을 해치는
illegal
행위는
cameras.
절대
It
발붙이지
should
못하도록
never
해야 합니다.
take place
행정안전부와
and it should not
법무부 등
reoccur.
관계 기관은
The
이번
Ministry of Public
선거가
Administration and Security and
공정하고
related
투명하게
agencies
치러질 수
have to
있도록
ensure that
마지막까지
the election
최선을
is held in
다해주기
fair
바랍니다.
and transparent manner.
네, 이후 의안 심의는 비공개로 진행되오니 언론인 여러분.
That was our special live coverage of South Korea's 15th cabinet meeting of this year. We'll bring you more details on the meeting at our upcoming newscast at noon Korea time. Thanks for watching.